Let's do it. I got to bring people up on Instagram too. If you struggle finding quality motivated sellers in your real estate business, then you're in the right place. Congratulations, you made it. You see, what I've found from doing business, real estate business since 2004, once you solve the top of funnel system to get those leads coming in consistently on a constant basis in your business without having a bunch of time on it, then you can focus on what really makes money, and that's making offers. I've never been able to make money finding leads. I don't know if that really makes money for me, but you have to make offers. And the only way to make money in real estate is to make offers. And tonight's guest, Michael Walsh, is going to talk to us about how he has put together this system to find quality, pre-screened motivated sellers so you can go out there and make offers. Michael, what's up, brother?
Not too much. How you doing, Chris? It's good to be
on top of the world. I'm on top of the world. Good
That's awesome.
You.
It's good to see you too. And I want to say this first off, though. I didn't put this together. Okay. We have an amazing team. We have an amazing owner, and they have put this together, and they work tirelessly. Like, they just go after it. So I just want everybody to know that I'm just out here, talking about it, pumping it up, pushing it out there, because I've been in the marketing world for over 20 years, and I've been in real estate for the past 5 on the marketing side. Mm-hmm. And so I've got a chance to come in and see a lot of bad marketing happening. And that's what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about the bad stuff, and I want to talk about the good stuff, because there is bad stuff out there that'll waste your time.
It's easy to get the bad stuff.
Yeah, that's the downloading a list. It's easy to get a hold of a list. It's easy to trace a list. It's easy to get a water list. I was talking to somebody the other day, and they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna go get a water list." They're like a newbie, and they're like,
"A water cutoff? A water cutoff?"
The water list. Yeah, the water cutoff. Yeah. And I said to him, I was like, okay, where did you learn about this? And they're like, I saw this YouTube video. And I was like, you need to go back and see what date that video was published, because I'm betting it was like 2019, 2020. And sure enough, it was. And
really,
that was the focus. That was his whole strategy. I was like, do you know how many people do that? And so it's really about getting the motivated seller lead and not getting stuck in the prospects or the suspects, like I like to call them.
Yes, I learned if there's a scale from 1 through 10, like I was always dealing with 1 through 3s, that the motivation was so low. When I learned to start dealing with the 7s through the 10s, Michael, it really just changed your whole attitude about real estate.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, you call them, and instead of getting a mouthful of words that you don't want to hear every moment of the day, you get to actually talk to somebody who says, yeah, I'm interested in selling my home. Yes, I need to get an offer. I need to get out of here. And can you help me? And so they've raised their hand. They've said, yes, I want to do it. And that's the big difference.
They're almost shocked when they say, you really want to talk to me? People are newbies. I feel for newbies, because they're getting so much flack, and it really can beat people. Michael, it really beats people down. I mean, you're in the game. I've come because you're not talking to the right people.
It's really about the quality of the conversation. And it's like so many newbies, they get stuck like on that water list, on that pre-foreclosure list, on whatever list they've downloaded. And it's not bad. I mean, there's a way to do it, but when you're the one doing it and you're just focused in on it, it's time consuming. Mm-hmm. And it's tough on the spirit. And I watch guys give up all the time because of that alone, just because the conversations are terrible. And so,
wow. Round up, put your name in the chat and where you're coming in. Where are you? I want to know. Michael's in Ohio. He's frozen right now. What is the temperature up there?
Cincinnati, I would say it's about, I haven't been out there all day. Now I have to look, 28 degrees right now. So it's not too bad. It's been in some like lower digits, like down to 0. We had a -2 a couple weeks ago. So
wow.
So can anybody beat the -2 in the chat? I'd love to hear any -2 below -2. If
you can keep
you're
that.
Up in Cleveland, you'll have it. Detroit.
Maryland, Delaware. What's up, y'all? What's going on? Thanks for hanging out with us. So, Michael, tell us a little bit about what you got. You want to share the screen, or how do you get started with this?
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen.
Cool.
And if you want to go ahead and pop that up there we
Yep.
go. So basically what we have is we have a marketplace. So you guys have all heard of PPC, and what we have is we have PPL. Okay. PPC is pay per click. So if you run a PPC ad, basically what ends up happening is you spend money on an agency to run it, or you run it yourself. You go on YouTube, you learn how to run it. You run an ad on Google. Somebody searches, sell my home in the area. If you're lucky, you get to rank and you get put up at the top. It takes a lot of work to get up there. And so that's why we always kind of joke and say, you can be on leads. You can be on these leads, on the phone with these leads in 5 minutes following this training. And it's because with PPC, you would literally have to go set up your campaign, get somebody to run it for you, somebody get the keywords in there, the negative keywords, all that kind of stuff. With PPL, it's pay per lead. So basically what you do is when you sign up on our site, or I'm going to give you guys a really cool offer today. So I'm going to talk about that in a minute here. But when you sign up and you go into the site, you'll wind up in our lead feed. We have a free account and we have paid accounts. So you do not need to pay out of the gate to sign up here. And so as you can see, we got properties all over the place. So we got Florida there, we got Arlington, Texas, we got Chicago, Illinois. And what will happen is if we sit here long enough, you'll start to see leads just pop in. Just pop in here. These are all exclusive leads. I can see where they're from. I have premium on my account, which is like it's a month, but check this out. So check comps. So if you need comps, we got comps. And so what we do is we give you a bunch of comps so you can go in and you can figure out what's the best one for you, which one fits your parameters, and you can choose your 5 favorite comps from that. And so that's literally, you get that look inside of the property. Also with premium, you also get this. So these are just kind of just extra features. You get to see how many bedrooms it is. You might have a buy box that's like 3 bedrooms. And you look at this and you're like, I don't want to touch it. It's 2 bedrooms. It's 500 to 1,000 square feet. No way. Not touching this one. Too small for me. And so you can go through here. You can see that. You can see the motivation on it. You can see all these different things. Here's the motivation. This guy wants to sell right here. Look at this. ASAP. We can see, it'll tell us, is it listed with an agent? Nope, not listed with an agent. And we have a team of quality control that verifies this and that goes through this. Our goal though is speed to lead. So we get it to you as fast as we can. We run through our parameters. We have AI systems that we have built, and we're building even new systems that are helping to qualify these leads to make sure that you guys get the best leads on the market. Now, a lot of people will look at this and say, okay, Michael, yeah, this is great, but I'm new. This looks expensive, $337 a lead. And I'm not going to lie, that is pricey for a lot of newbies that are like getting on the phone with people. I will tell you, these are all exclusive. So if you
break that down a little bit, Mike, could you just break that down a little bit regarding that dollar amount? Because it took me.
Yeah. How is this one 337 and this one's 249?
Well, I'll get to that too. Okay. Get to that too. But it just the mindset of dollar in, dollar out. Like I'm going to spend.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Like it took me some time to understand that concept.
Yeah. So I'll first start with just why is the difference? So as you look at different areas, some areas are more competitive than other areas. And you'll find this, if you ever ran ads, you'll find that ads in one city are a lot more expensive than ads in another city. And so we have a system that kind of looks at the pricing of how much it's costing us to get this lead. And then we have an algorithm on the back end. Okay. Now, when it comes to, okay, I'm going to spend $249 on this lead. So we always have people ask us, how many leads do I need to purchase to end up closing a deal? And the number fluctuates. It's actually very hard to pinpoint because we have people, and I'm going to pull up a testimony here actually of somebody that I like to use a lot.
Yeah.
And here we go. I'm going to pull it open here. So we got Rudy here, and Rudy bought 5 leads. Okay. So he bought 5 motivated seller leads and got 2 deals from us.
Wow.
So you can see right there that we have leads that will close more than 1 in 10, but you'll hear us say 1 in 10 because depending on where you are, depending on how good you are, depending on all that kind of stuff, it can fluctuate. And so I always like to put that preference 1 in 10, but we have people that are closing a lot more than that. We have a lot of people that go live and close our leads online. Like they'll go live on YouTube and they'll literally sit there and go through. We had one guy and he went through our sale leads, which I'll talk about here in a second, because those are a lot cheaper than this. And he goes through our sale leads. He went through 15 sale leads, locked up 1 contract in a night, and had 3 other great conversations of people that were interested. So 15 leads, 1 contract, and he had 3 people interested. Now, what a sale lead is, so if you go up here, you'll be able to see we have exclusive leads. Those are the ones that you buy it, it's yours. We're not going to sell it to anybody else. It's yours. It's going to come off the marketplace. We have active leads. Active leads are anything after 24 hours up to 48 hours. And so you'll see here that we have a lot of first buyer holds on these, but if you go down here, here we go. We got an active lead right here. And so this active lead is a little bit cheaper. So we've dropped it in price because it's a little bit older. And then if you have a coupon club, you'll be able to get the coupon to get this lead for $59. And then we have people that get into coupon club and they're like, hey, I don't want to spend that. I want to spend $29 a lead. So they go to our coupon club leads, our sale leads. And currently the price is $29 a lead. That price will be going up. We don't have a set date just yet. So if you buy, for example, if you join coupon club today, you will be locked into whatever rate you're on. So anybody who buys it today, who signs up for coupon club for $199 a month, they're locked in to coupon club at $29 a lead. And so all you do, let's say you're going through and I'm actually going to exactly how it works. I don't even know why I'm carrying which one I pick. So found this house in Texas. I like it. I look at the comps. I look at everything. I like it. I hit buy my lead. Now, buy my lead. This pops up. You got to do the coupon club. So you're going to go 20 club, and no, this does not work if you do not have coupon club. And boom, the price is $29. So now all of a sudden what just happened is you're able to get good quality conversations. So even if you, and I always tell people, look at it this way, like, especially if you're new and you're learning, even if you don't close that first lead, even if you don't close those first 2 leads like Rudy did, basically what you're doing is you're getting a good quality conversation of somebody who is talking to you about selling their lead. And if you call somebody, just in case, because we do have quality control, but just in case you call somebody and they say, you know what, I'm not actually interested. I filled out that form and I changed my mind. If you have one of our subscriptions, you get a 60-day money back guarantee on that lead that it's motivated to sell. Sweet. If you don't have a subscription and you buy it on just a regular free account, you get 21 days. So it's still 3 times what our competition is when it comes to the guarantee on it.
Yeah.
And it's just, I'll tell you this, I've been in marketing, like I said, for 20 years, and none of our competitors have a marketplace like this. Most of what they can do is they just send you leads in an area you say you want leads. They don't do parameters around those leads many times. Many times they say, hey, you want them in Dallas? Okay, we're going to send you leads in Dallas. If you want to do that, we can do that. And basically the way that works is on our fixed price mode, which is a totally different thing.
Wait a minute, Michael, before you move on.
You're like,
a lot of stuff here.
Yep.
Round up, if you're just joining us, we're hanging out with Michael Walsh with I Speed the Lead, going over how they get you qualified, motivated sellers in your email box. So this is, we're going to get into, I want to know a little bit more how y'all do that.
And I see Michael, actually some questions here too. Yeah, so I'll get to those questions too. So don't worry, we're going to go back and get those.
We'll get questions in the end. Michael, I wanted to ask you, we have done pay per lead before, and the most I've saw, it used to be 2 days refund, and then now I've seen 5 days. You guys are, it's just amazing, because I know some people are nervous to do pay per lead because of that. And I've seen a lot of people get stuck with those. After 2 days, you can't get the refund.
Yeah. And we did that. We've been 21 days for a long time. The 60 days is brand new for our subscription people. That started right around Black Friday. We launched that.
Got it.
And the reason we did it is because, guys, the game of real estate is about follow-up. The game of marketing is about follow-up. If you could have the best system in the world to get you the best leads to your inbox, and I could set it all up for you, but if you never follow up with those people, then
you're done.
Then you're done. And so the way we looked at it is, why would we penalize our customers for wanting to follow up more, for wanting to take 21 days to follow up? Because I hear this all the time. Somebody calls up, they didn't answer, bad lead, and they hang up. It's not a bad lead. That's a busy person. I'll tell you, you call me on my phone. It's very, very rare that I pick up. I either see who you are. It's my wife, for example. I pick up, but I see who you are. I know who you are. I want your call. Otherwise, I just don't even pay attention to it. Why? Because I don't have time to be distracted by all those little things. There's a lot of people that are the same exact way. And they're just busy. They're moving. And they're also, they don't want that confrontation. They're like, ooh, what's this number calling me? And so if they don't pick up, don't think of it as bad lead. Think of it as, okay, follow-up time. Put it into a follow-up system. Put it into a cadence, follow up. And that's what we want to reward you all for doing, is following up by giving you that 60 days.
Good point. Good stuff here.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to grab, do you mind if I just grab a couple of these questions so that?
Yeah, go ahead. Oh yeah, we can. Yeah, we can.
Yeah,
I can, let's see here.
So I saw how many times is a lead sold, because that has to do with what we're doing right now.
Who asked that, Mike? Let me even get that. Make sure I asked that. Jim buys houses. How many times? Go ahead.
There you go, Jim. All right. So Jim, if you take a look right here, you'll be able to see this. 0 orders. Okay. 0 orders. Why? These are exclusive leads. So let's go to our sale lead, which is over 48 hours old. Oh, look, you got some 0 orders, 0 orders. Now, you might not be interested in, Olive Branch, Mississippi, right outside Memphis, but you might get down the line here. Oh, this one has 2 orders. So we'll see this a lot. We'll see, up to 3 is kind of the most popular I see. Very rare. And I'm going to scroll through here really quick just to see if I can prove myself wrong. I saw 1. There's a lot of 0s. We get a lot of people that just have 0 orders on Coupon Club and they love it. For whoever just said they were in Cleveland, here's one in Amarillo, by the way.
So just so we're clear, Michael, an order, just make sure we break that down. When you say orders, what is that?
That's another person that bought that lead. Because once they go after 24 hours, they become non-exclusive. But many of them, as you can see, stay to that 1 to 2 orders. Very rare will I see above 3. Very rare. Most people see that, and that's why we share this. They see it and they say, oh, you know what? They already have 2 orders. I don't think I'm going to order that one. But then there's guys, I meet them all the time, guys that see that too. And they're like, oh yeah, I know they're not going to have good follow-up. I'm going after that one. And I know that I'm better at doing this than them, because let's just face it, 99% of people in this business, guys, they don't have the follow-up. They call it, it doesn't answer, they move on, they get distracted. And so having that in place will help set you apart. And so I wouldn't even worry about 2 orders on it personally for me. Like, I don't worry about that number. The other thing,
every person, Michael, every person I talk to is talking to more than 2 people to sell their house. I mean, that's just the name of the game.
Exactly. And this is the cool part about this. Let's say, Jim, let's say you order this one and you call this person up and you get on the phone with them and they're like, oh, hey, I'm sorry, I got it under contract yesterday. Well, is that a motivated seller lead? You need to let us know about that so we can make sure it's not on here. First off. Second off, you can reply for a refund on that one because they're not motivated to sell. Or if they say, oh, hey, my neighbor is an agent and they just listed my home. Same thing. If it's listed, if it's on the market, even though it said it's not on the market here, we check that and we'll let you know if it's on the market. That's why we put a warning on it. If it's ever on market, we put a warning there. But if they list it, then guess what? You can turn it around and you can let us know. Oh, hey, that's already listed. I bought it and it wasn't listed, and we'll check it and we'll give you a refund on that. And I did see somebody ask, can agents do this? Absolutely. We have a lot of agents that are doing this. In fact, we have a product that I'm head of launching that's going to be specifically for agents, brokers and teams. So right now, all of our agents that are using it, they're jumping into iSpeed to Lead. Don't worry, if you're an agent and you get an account here and you start using iSpeed to Lead and you want to move over to the new product, you'll be able to move over just as easy. So we'll take care of you and stuff. But
I just think it's cool that you get to look at them, you know, because most people, just get the email, boom, and you got to figure what you get. My daughter says, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. That's the thing at the school.
that is usually PPL. Nobody else has this marketplace. We do have what's called fixed price mode, which does do that. This is usually for bigger, people that have a bigger spend who don't want to go through and look. They want to go in here, set parameters. They want to set their buy box. Look at this. You can sit here and you can start adding parameters and you can build out basically what you're looking for, how many bedrooms, all this and that. And you can figure out what you're looking for. And then you get quoted on how much that lead will be. And so, so this is our version of that, but still, like all of our competition, I'm just going to be straightforward. As far as I know, I've never seen them set parameters, and everybody who moves to us from them, it's like, no, I don't.
I've used them.
I mean, heck, you can even turn on and off getting leads on weekends. So, so we think of everything. I mean, if you don't have a CRM, all of your leads will pop into your CRM in here. So if you're just starting out and you need a place to keep them and to track them, you'll be able to track their status, all that kind of stuff right in here. It's very simple. It's a very basic CRM, but it's what gets you started. So,
Michael, tell me a little bit about your process on locating these people. Is it online ads? Is it YouTube ads or your Facebook ads? Or what do you guys, do you have
Yeah, so we do a little bit of everything. If it's digital in some way, we do it. We also do cold calling. We do cold calling leads. But when we talk about cold calling, it's not what you think of. It's not like we call them up. Oh, you want to sell? Okay, great. Thanks. Hang up, put down their information. We literally vet them and put them through a system and a process that we walk them through. We have data points that they have to match. We will get rid of leads. If a lead does not match those data points, we don't want it on our marketplace. And that's why we take it really seriously. Like behind the scenes, it's crazy, guys, just to watch the blow up in the Slack channel. if there's ever a question on something, because it does slip through. Like I've said, people will fill out a form and then be like, I don't want to sell.
Yeah.
So what we do is we look at how did that slip through? What were we missing? How could AI have predicted that? How could our people have predicted that? And we're constantly working on those processes behind the scenes to make sure you guys get the best leads. So we do Google, Facebook, SEO, cold call leads, pretty much any digital leads. We're talking about other, everything from radio to commercials like that. So we have a ton of different things and we'll test those out. We'll see the quality of them. We'll make sure that they're good quality before we just start handing them out and throwing them on the marketplace.
Got it.
Yeah, we have partners we work with to do that too. Oh, somebody said
coupon ads. William Tingle says, are there refunds on the coupon club leads?
Yes. So on the $29 leads, there are refunds. The only thing that is non-refundable is if we give you money. And like, for example, if you sign up today, even for the free account, you guys will get $100 added to your account just for signing up on Chris's link. And so if you sign up on that, you'll get $100 into your account. That's free money. If you go on the app, you can spin a wheel and win money. Like I won the other day, I won $20 to put towards my leads. That's free money. Again, anything that's free money that we give away, that's non-refundable, obviously.
Okay.
Just because it's free. Like we're bonusing it and gifting it and people are winning it and stuff like that. And so we look at that as just like a coupon in a sense versus, versus cash. If you buy cash on your account, then you will get a refund on your leads.
Good question, William. So we're going to have an offer for you guys. I have been negotiating with Michael for the last 3 weeks. Yeah. Just so y'all know, I'm completely transparent. We are in a high-level mastermind that is extremely expensive to join. And that's where all these guys throw around these ideas and different pontifications and different perspectives. And all these guys are all in this mastermind, y'all. Yeah. So I am honored to be able to actually be in there and pluck out some of the best for you guys. So Michael, thanks for coming on, brother.
Oh, no problem. I really appreciate being on. And yeah, and here, if you want to just, it's actually in my little thing there, but I'm going to throw the link to that page, because you mentioned that offer that you negotiated with us to make sure they get everything they need. And I'm just going to share what the offer is, but I will say this, guys, this is at the time of this recording. This offer may change in the future, but the goal of this offer is to help you to get started, to give you access to the best tools to get started for the next 60 days. And so basically you can sign up for the free account. Like I said, you can sign up for the free, you can search it, you can look through it, all that kind of stuff. Or you can go for what we call the 60-day coupon club plus. And basically what that is it's $4.99. You get 6 of coupon club. You get 60 days of premium. So being able to see the comps on the leads, check out the comps, being able to see all the information about them, you'll get all of that. And then you'll also be able to buy unlimited $29 leads. So we don't like say, oh, you can only buy 10 a month. You can buy unlimited of those. You can buy unlimited of the $59 leads. This is something new that we are working on. It is not released yet, but we are going to have an exclusive buy unlimited exclusive leads at a discounted rate. That is a new thing that's coming out. And then we also have Get Unlimited. You'll be able to see the lead data, the comps, all that stuff. You get the 60-day lead guarantee on your purchase leads. And then we're going to also give you another coupon for your first 10 leads. So it's like getting an extra $290 on top of this. This whole thing would be $866. It's $499. It gets you rolling with first 10 leads, coupon club, premium data for the next 60 days.
Wow. Sweet.
So I popped it in the chat.
Put it in chat. It's right below in the chat there, y'all. Right below, y'all. So we put a link for you. Michael, tell me about
got
this.
Rejected, just so you know, for trying to post it.
What happened?
I posted it in the chat, but in the comments, but it didn't post. It says this comment has failed to post. Yeah, if you could do that.
Okay, I'll put it. Sorry.
I think I didn't. No, that's okay. I think I didn't hook up my YouTube, so I didn't stream to mine. So it's like looking for who it's coming from.
Oh, okay. Well, you said something about 10 leads. I didn't quite understand that one.
Yeah. So they'll get, with this offer, they'll get a coupon that will get them their first 10 leads, the sale leads, for free. So they won't, for the first 10, they won't pay $29. They'll be able to use this coupon code, and I can't share that coupon code, obviously.
I got you.
So you'll get that, and you'll get your first 10 leads with that coupon code. So, and then after that, you can buy the $29 ones.
So round up, homies. Listen, you not gonna get this anywhere else. It just doesn't exist.
Yeah,
you can go back to
the You're not gonna get the marketplace at any other provider. It just, like we just do it differently. We try to get you the best value because we know that if you have a good experience with us, then you're gonna bring your business to us, and that's what we want to earn. Is we want to earn your business. We want to get you these leads. We want to get you your deals. Like, if I could hand you contracts, I would. But I think if I was able to just hand you a contract on here, I think I'd just be closing them all. We'd be closing them ourselves. So what we do is we do the next best thing and get you the lead as close to contract as we can. And then you guys just have to push it over the edge.
Any other questions you got? I got some other questions too.
Yeah, go for it.
1 second.
Shoot away.
Qualified. Am I spelling it right there? Y'all get your questions in the chat. Channel members' questions will be answered first. But Michael, could you just explain? It took me almost 10 years to comprehend the fact of spending money on marketing as opposed to, like, when I coach people, right? You got two types of people. I see this fence. One type of person wants to spend time, energy, and effort door knocking, doing their own mailers, sourcing leads, doing all that stuff, right? And that's going to take time. The other person is where I am now. And I'm not saying everybody's at different stages in their life. I need to write a check. I need leads right now. And I need to start closing. So just kind of help us unpack that a little bit for the different types.
So like I said, I come from background with marketing. And I've seen bad marketing out there. So yes, there are horror stories of people hiring a PPC agency and
I
spending,
got one for you.
thousands and thousands a month to get clicks, not leads.
Yep.
There's horror stories of people hiring cold callers and finding out that they're spending $10 an hour on these cold callers, and the cold callers are making $1 an hour and treated terrible. And then they aren't even doing a good job because they're just in harsh environments. And so there's a lot of bad marketing out there. And I'm not going to try to cover that up or lie about that because I hate it. It drives me nuts. But marketing is a leverage business. And if you do not market, you are spending your time, and your time is money. And you guys have to start thinking that way. I'm taking your time right now. So if I get off of this call and I think, oh, I didn't give them extreme value for their time, then I feel bad because your time is valuable. And right now, I mean, I can't see how many people on my numbers, how many people are
30,
right now watching.
30 plus.
Cool. So 30 minutes into the call, how many hours is that? Multiply that by 30. That's 15 hours I took from other people. And when you start to look at the world as, okay, I need to look at leverage and I need to look at my time as money, you're going to stop focusing on the tasks that are stealing your time. Most of us get into real estate because we want to live a life and spend more time with our family. Like we want time. We want to buy time back. That's what our goal is. But the problem is too many people, they think that they can just jump on the hamster wheel of, oh, if I spend more time, then I'm going to buy my time back. It doesn't work that way. And in the beginning, you're going to have to hustle a little bit. I get it. Hustling is a season. I always say hustle a season and then get the system in place and go after it. And that's really what good marketing is. And so when you look at this, yes, could you go buy a list for $100 and get 1,000 people on that list, 10,000 people on that list, skip trace it? Yeah, you could. But you also then have to call 10,000 people. So how much is that worth? If you went and got a job, just let's say you went to work for Amazon and made $20 an hour, how much is that worth? And do the math on that. And maybe it's better. And I've been in the stage of my life where I hustled on something else. I made money doing something. I kept my regular job so that I could then on the side spend a little bit more money on myself and on my business. And that's kind of the shift. I think that's a paradigm shift that so many of us miss out on.
I struggled with it for a long time, man. I call it learning how to spend. Like we're not born knowing what to buy, right?
Right.
So this is for me is a necessary, I call it the gas for the business.
It's the fuel.
Yeah, it's the fuel.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Financing is the oil to the car. The leads is going to be your fuel, guys, to get your thing rolling. Yeah. And no more complaining about leads here and there. Today, this ends. And people, you got tons of people using this system already.
Oh, we do.
I know some of the guys already. So
we have thousands of users on our system. We're bringing in over 10,000 leads per month. We know a little bit about marketing. We have spent in ads. We spent over $5 billion, not billion. Sorry, so $5 million. Whew, $5 million in ads. 5 billion. I wish I could say that number. Man, I heard a statistic earlier and it was on billions of dollars. So that's why I did that. But yeah, so no, we spent now, 5 million on ads. Yeah, but these are stats over the last 2 years and not counting our agency because we do have an agency side. For the bigger players, for the people who want to spend $10, $20, $30,000 a month. And there's guys spending $150,000. I heard one the other day, he's spending $160,000 on PPC. Okay. You're not going to outspend that guy on PPC. So PPL is great because we give you the same benefits, but for a lot lower price. And I see Michael Barnes there says, do you penalize for asking for a refund like Lead Solo does? No, we do not penalize you for asking for a refund. The only thing we ask is just that you're transparent with us. Like if you just send us a refund and say bad lead, I'm not saying that we wouldn't refund it. What I'm saying though is how is that going to help us to get you better leads in the future? And we look at ourselves as a partner in marketing with you guys, not as just a place where you can come and buy a lead and leave. Like we want to be your partner in marketing. We're always constantly trying to create new stuff that's going to help you, that's going to grow your business, teaming up with people like Chris and working with him because he's helping you grow your business and doing that kind of stuff.
I think it's challenging as we grow. It's as entrepreneurs, you partner with somebody like you or in a company, and you guys are really there to try to help. You try to help us, but things happen, right? And a lot of times we like to point the finger and say this is not good or this didn't work out and that.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we hire these experts and these vendors to help us, y'all, close more deals.
Yeah, absolutely. And I would say I had a really good advice given to me about 8 years ago. A mentor of mine told me, be unoffendable. If you want to be a great entrepreneur, if you want to be a great investor,
don't be offended.
Be unoffendable. Because too many of us, we get really offended, like, oh, I spent money on this and blah, blah, blah. And I do it too. I fall into this category. I have to constantly remind myself.
Who are you?
Yeah. Like, who is this evil villain that's coming out of me today? I'm mad about this. So
he didn't call me back. He didn't text me.
Yeah.
Who are we? Right.
Exactly. Like it's just, these people get calls. I was talking to a guy not too long ago and he was like, oh my gosh, I don't understand. And he's not even in real estate. He's like, tell me how many people are sending him pictures of his house on postcards and all this and that stuff. And he lives in this nice house. And he's just like, I don't get it. Like, why do I get these postcards and this and that? I was like, somebody's got your number. Like you're on some list somewhere. I was like, are you on the water list? No.
We're all.
I didn't actually ask him that.
We're all on a list somewhere.
Yeah, we are all on a list. And so if you own a home, you're getting something.
You're on a list.
And so the goal is to understand that when you call people you're there to serve them, change their life. Like I always say, it's not, people don't care who they buy from, sell to. I mean, like you care, like you're like, oh, I got a buy box. I want to buy this. I want to do this. I want to do that. This is the house I want. This is the portfolio I want. You have that. They don't. Mm-hmm. A seller is like, I don't care who buys my home. They've got to treat me with some respect. They've got to at least get me close to where I need to be. Like I can't be losing on my house. And they got to know what they're talking about. And that doesn't mean you have to study for 10 years doing this stuff. I know too many people that go into coaching groups. And like, I've met guys that are like in this coaching group, then they're in this coaching group and they're going between coaching groups. And I'm like, how long have you been doing this? Oh, I've been in this for 4 years. How many deals have you done? No, I'm working on my first one still. I'm like, dude, you're doing something wrong, man. You're doing something wrong. Yeah. And so it's like, have those quality conversations.
Edward Walker had already signed up. Congratulations,
awesome.
brother. Getting the leads coming in.
Yeah. And I will tell you all, so you know, the way that works, if you sign up on that deal, that will automatically send a message to our support team. They have to go in and manually apply this because this is a special offer. So this isn't like something that we have on the back end that's all set up and ready to go. So it doesn't turn on right away. So that'll send over to our team. Our team will set it up and you will get access to it. You'll also get access to that code. So check your email. Make sure you check on the code. If you don't get an email, always check spam just in case, but should be coming to your inbox. You should be good on that.
So Michael, this is I Speak the Lead. Met him in the high level mastermind. Now we're here. They crafted a specific offer just for my Roundup family, y'all. You cannot, if you go to the website, you won't be able to get this. It just doesn't work that way.
Yep.
We get exclusivities, which I love being in this group.
Yep.
And Michael, what about the people I want to talk about before I let you get out of here?
Yeah.
Like I spend this much time on leads, right? Because I'm raising money, making offers, managing. I got 4 construction sites. Help just talk about, I think you touched on it a little bit, the people just to put them over the hump. Just regarding these leads are coming right to the email. So, because some people are saying, well, I don't have time to reach back out or to source leads. It's coming right in there. Just explain to them how easy it is to reach back out to these people.
Yeah. So basically, if you go ahead and share my screen again, and literally why we have been sitting here, this Toledo, Ohio just came in, this Fairborn, Georgia, like they're just popping in.
That's something right now?
Yeah, these are brand new. We
Mm.
probably popped in like 5 or 6 leads since we've been talking here at least. I just keep watching them on my screen. They're that's why if anybody wonders why I keep looking down, I just keep getting distracted by leads. I get
That is
excited.
crazy.
Like, ooh, more leads. So yeah, so here's how easy it is, guys. You go in here, you pick the ones you want. You can filter out what you want. So let's say I want to filter out by state, by county. I want to filter out exclusive, active leads, which are 24 to 48 hours. I can do that. I can also go for those sale leads, those coupon club leads. And so I just filter it out. Let's say I'm going to go, I saw Cleveland, Ohio. So I'm
Yeah,
going to go
somebody.
Ohio. We're going to go Ohio. And we're going to go Cuyahoga County. And there we go. So we already got leads, exclusive leads in this area. You see them right here.
Okay, cool.
And you got all those leads. So you just click on buy your lead.
There you are, y'all.
Buy your lead. You'll put in your information. You can do different things. There's different ways to do it. Do different holds on it, stuff like that. You could also do this with Coupon Club. It's just as easy. You just have to remember to put in the coupon. It'll tell it to you right here. And then it pops right in here to your CRM. You can also integrate your CRM. If you have one, it'll send it right to your CRM.
Sweet.
And then you can start calling right now.
Sweet.
Like literally, you'll get all the information to call that lead. If I wanted that Cleveland, oh, no, I'm back. I turned off, my filters aren't set. So yeah, if I wanted to go Fairborn, Georgia, there we go. Just south of Atlanta. Jump on that right now. Maybe on the phone with them.
All right, y'all. No excuses. It's just no excuses. And it's not like it's not like Michael's asking for 5 to 10 grand, right? I mean, you're spending more on this on a minor repair to the car. It's nothing major here. Okay, Mike. Anything else you want to leave for us here? No other questions, man. I mean, you explained it all pretty good.
I would just say, like, guys, you got to invest in yourself. Like, I always end with this. Like, if you don't take the time and the money to invest in yourself, you're not going to grow the business or the investment portfolio that you want to grow. And too many people just think it all just comes. It's like the free methods get talked about a lot. And there's some that work. There's some that don't work. But they all take a lot of time.
I found you can do some deals. You can do some deals with doing free stuff. I have found that since 2004.
Right. You can. And sometimes you'll mix it in. I always say, never have only one thing that you do. Like if you're going to do PPL, like do other stuff too. If somebody says, hey, I want to sell my home, don't be like, oh, sorry, I'm doing PPL. Don't turn them down, but invest in yourself. And for a very small amount, you can invest now. If you're even sitting there going, yeah, $4.99 is a little bit more than I want to spend, you can just go buy Coupon Club for $1.99. And you can do it that way. Start there. You can jump into the platform, the free one. Just go to that and just sign up for that free. And then on the left sidebar, you'll just click on Coupon Club and go right in. But the goal is invest in yourself, believe in yourself, because you're the one that's going to get yourself across the finish line. I can't do it for you. Chris can't do it for you. Like we could be the best at what we do, but it's not going to just rub off onto you guys. You guys got to take action and believe in yourself.
Well, I'm a Dan Kennedy guy, right? Dan Kennedy always says, he who pays for lead wins.
Yep.
He who paid for lead. And, I just want to make sure I like all my Roundup family. It took me years. I could not stand the fact that I had to go and spend money. But when the light switch came on that I could spend $2,000 and make 20, it was almost like, I don't know. Like it was like a unveiling or something. And I guess following Dan and Ron, I'm like, okay, yes, I did spend 5,000, but I made 40, so it's like, it just took a long time for that to really sink in for me. I guess I'm a slow learner, Michael.
Aren't we all? But yeah, the average, it's crazy. I get in this job, I get to talk to so many investors and guys doing so many deals a month. Mm-hmm. And I'm hearing, and I'd love to actually hear your input because you're in a different part of the country than a lot of guys I talk to. What are you seeing is the cost per contract that you're spending right now? What do you guys?
It's roughly right around $3,000, man. Yeah. $3,000.
Okay. Yeah. So if you guys think about that, like if you have that set, that budget set, and you just know, okay, I'm going to spend this to get to a contract. And we have guys like I showed you. Rudy was 2 deals, 5 in 5.
Yeah, that's insane.
That's just nuts. And I'm not saying it's going to happen to you, but there's always room. 1 in 10 is our average.
Yeah, I want to make sure like I've learned to look at this thing over time.
Yep.
Over time. And even in the meeting today, we were Ari, the owner of Ari Simply
Yeah.
he was going over some of the data, y'all, and real estate is still on fire, guys. It's not like
It
it's
is.
it's still good. We're still doing deals. I mean, nationwide. And he even showed Michael Virginia Beach. We're number 4
Oh, wow.
hottest market in his Ari Simply thing. So
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, actually, I have a meeting with him in a couple weeks. So,
wow,
yeah.
that dude
Yeah.
is good Lord.
Yeah. No,
All
well,
right,
thank you
y'all.
guys so much. This has been a pleasure. And jump over to that page. Don't
Yep, the link is
hesitate.
right below, guys. Right below. Just go right to the show notes below on the YouTube video. Click it. It'll take you right over there to a special exclusive offer. You can't get it anywhere else. Get started and no more complaining about you don't have leads. This is the gas to get you started.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Michael.
Have a good one. Thanks,
See y'all
guys.
soon. Peace.